Welcome back. Whether you live in Dade or Broward, you'd be wise to check out Fort Lauderdale's 2nd Street and the revitalization that's going on there. Here's Marc Falsetto to tell you about all the great food, great beer, and more. Marc, it's so good to have you on the show, man. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You're a big player in Fort Lauderdale, so it's exciting to talk to you because you guys are doing something really cool. For people who live in Dade County, they may not know as much about 2nd Street, but people who live in Broward, it's one of the bigger, sort of more historical streets we've got here.
Exactly, yeah.
So talk to me about why 2nd Street is such a big deal for you. Why do you want to be part of the movement to revitalize it?
Well, first off, 2nd Street is the heart of downtown Fort Lauderdale. It's the historic district. A lot of people don't know. It's been there forever, and that's where all the energy of the pulse and energy of Fort Lauderdale happens. And we want to take some of our brands and kind of revitalize the street.
Yeah, again, I mentioned Dade County, and I think there's kind of this feeling from people who live down there, like, we've got Brickell, we've got South Beach, we don't need to venture into the 954.
Sure.
But, it's a really kind of vibrant, happening part of town, right?
Yeah, it's vibrant, it's exciting. First of all, 2nd Street is just like those places that you just named, but it's the only part of Fort Lauderdale that's open till 4 in the morning. So basically, the energy's there, and that's the place to go.
Now, are your 4 a.m. days still in front of you, or are those days over?
They are still in front of me, but we're definitely open on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday till those hours.
Yeah, man, I remember the 4 a.m. days. I don't think I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Exactly, but 2nd Street is actually geared. We're changing the street geared towards more dining destinations now and more foodie and different type of concepts.
All right, so that was a perfect segue. Well done, by the way. Nice little TV move there. Because
you like that?
Yeah, that was excellent.
Transition that second
directly
question.
into what we're going to talk about now. So because you have a couple of ventures going on over there that speak to that. First one is Rock Burger. And again, if people have not been, and this is not because he's here, go. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. We're very proud of that.
It's fantastic. So for people who may not know about Rock Burger, tell us about it.
Well, Rock Burger started off as a little gourmet burger joint. Well, that was the concept, and it's kind of morphed into this national sensation. We've won many awards. Basically, it's a gourmet burger bar and gastropub. But we feature gourmet burgers, but pair with craft beers, martinis, live music, DJs. And it's got a cult following. Yeah,
and I know you were just telling me earlier there's a couple of burgers that you think are really great. Like there's one named after LeBron or something, right?
Yeah, we definitely have a few burgers named after the Heat players. My personal favorite's the King James burger, which is going to be American Wagyu, Kobe beef, topped with Kurabata pork belly, brie cheese, and a red onion marmalade. So it's definitely the best of the best, just like LeBron. So.
That sounds good, except for the part where you said Kobe beef, because then I think Kobe Bryant is in a LeBron James burger, and then it doesn't work for me.
Exactly, but it's kind of a little jab at Kobe, right?
Exactly. All right, perfect. And so again, you take a place like this, Rock Burger, and again, I think I mentioned South Beach, I mentioned Brickell, and also Atlantic Ave and Delray. I mean, these are places that people have gone to get gourmet, delicious food, but now there's kind of a place right in the middle to do all that stuff.
Exactly. So that was the goal, and we want to convert 2nd Street to be more food-driven, kind of like New York and Chicago, even like Charleston, South Carolina. It's got that historic feel downtown, and it's just a shame that nobody was doing food-driven concepts. So our new concept, Public House, is definitely going to be a game changer on the street.
Right, because I only think when I've been on 2nd Street, I think of like sort of the late night pizza joints and stuff. When there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. There's something there for everybody.
Right.
But definitely the proximity to the Performing Arts Center and the Museum of Discovery, and the proximate downtown, all the buildings, it's just the best location to have a concept there.
All right, so Public House, you just mentioned, and I know that's coming soon. Tell us about that.
Public House is actually a hybrid. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be a restaurant, it's going to be a lounge, and it's also going to be a new concept we call a sports lounge that they're doing in New York right now. It's going to be a venue that you're going to watch the sports and entertainment, but you're going to get bottle service and stuff that you see at like a nightclub.
That's so cool. So you go from like, you sort of get there early and you have your nice little meal, but then all of a sudden the game's on, the UFC fight's on, and then you got yourself a little after hours joint.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun stuff on the menu. It's a lot of sharing plates, a lot of communal tables. Start off, it's going to transition through the night, and then as the game's over, the DJs will come on and the lights will be popping.
Very cool. When do you think it might open?
We're going to be opening fall in about somewhere between around Halloween.
And I'm noticing a theme with you. I'm noticing a craft beer theme. Are you a craft beer enthusiast?
Definitely into the craft beers. That's where the market's going. But we like anything that's fine spirits. You know, we want to take our venues and just give the consumer the best of the best, and craft beers are the best type of beer available.
So that's interesting because I actually didn't know that. So that is where the market is going. Things are trending towards craft beer.
Yeah, craft beer, actually total craft beer sales have went up by 300% since 2008.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's definitely, people are realizing quality for definitely the spirits and the craft beers and all that stuff.
All right, so you're going to appeal to you got something for everyone, like the more discerning crowd too, you know?
Yeah, it appears to the downtown crowd, but actually more the discerning crowd, people that like good food, good beer, and a good time.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a couple of things that we want to promote.
Sure.
We got a couple of websites we want to hit. So give us the websites you want people to check out.
Well, definitely want to, first of all, visit rockburger.com if you've never been. It's ROKBRGR.com. We spelled it a little differently. Also, register at Public House, FTL.com for our grand opening specials, and you get all the info there.
Okay, so there's going to be, so if you go to the grand opening, there'll be some extra cool stuff going
Extra
there.
cool stuff. You get to come mingle with all the local celebrities, some other celebrities, and you also get an invite if you log on the website.
Give me one or two more burgers to get at Rock Burger.
Well, definitely, I'd probably go with the 2 Burger Battle winners. Rock Burger won the People's Choice at the Las Olas Burger Battle, 2011 and 2012. So I would definitely go with our signature Rock Burger, then also our Bacon Jam Burger, which is a maple bourbon bacon jam that we make in-house. We smear it on top of prime beef, and then we top it with brie cheese.
Man, that's
that's
good.
always a crowd pleaser.
I just want to know how come you didn't bring that here today. That was in the email I sent.
It was, but the kitchen wasn't open yet. But I'll invite the whole staff over for a burger and a beer after.
Good to see you, Mark. Take care.
Okay,
buddy.
thanks for having me. I appreciate
right,
it. Thank
no
you so
problem.
much.
Thanks, Mark, and that'll do it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or any ideas as to what we should cover, all you have to do is tweet us at WSFL, or of course you can follow us on Facebook at SFLCW and Inside South Florida. Like I said, that's it, but we'll be back here same time, same place next weekend. And of course you can catch us all week long for Eye Opener, 6 to 8 a.m. every weekday right here on SFL TV. Have a great rest of the day.